If you've ever been to Anticosti Island up in the far reaches of Quebec, you know about the seemingly endless range of prime whitetail country. You know about the kelp beds that offer the only beach deer hunting in the world. You know that the deer outnumber people here some 160,000 to 300. You also know that you can look forward to some of the finest guiding and accommodations anywhere.
How are you, my friend? Good to see you again on the island. Welcome.
For those of you who haven't been to Anticosti, are we getting your attention? Bill Miller has made this trek 9 times.
For my 10th time, I wanted to make it something special, so we decided on a September hunt. I came with a mental picture of what that would be like. All of my trips have either been in November or in that early December hunt. Very, very different time on the island, and I love them both.
Bill's guest this time is Scott DeGrasse of Thompson Center Arms.
I was invited up to Anticosti Island for my first hunt in 20 years. And let me tell you, there's something about Anticosti Island.
I'm always proud and so proud to show the island to someone who is coming for the first time.
Gilles took us to the southwest corner of the island, which was a game preserve. Gilles made a little loop around and drove the deer toward us, and they came right up this game trail and saw me about 5 feet from running into me. And I've got it all captured on my little handy cam, which is pretty shaky.
Watching the hunt and enjoying the hunt through his eyes was fantastic, simply because the island was all new to him, and everywhere we went was a new experience.
And we drove into town, and right on the front lawn are 3 very shootable buck.
Well, Gilles knows my love for hunting deer on the beach, so the first morning out, when we knew we'd need to be still hunting, dropped us off in a sector where what we had to hunt was a long stretch of beach, and spending the morning on the seashore looking for whitetail deer, and that's exactly what we did. But it turns out that wasn't such a hot spot. Well, we pulled up to an area that Gilles recommended we hunt in the afternoon. Showed me on the map how to get in there. That's the beautiful thing about Anticosti. There's so many hunting trails and secondary roads, logging trails. They're all on the map. And I could tell from the first glance, this was absolutely the kind of area that I'd pictured in my head that we would be hunting in September on Anticosti Island.
And a hunter can come here and has his own sector with nobody else there. So if you hear anything, it's going to be a deer, nothing else.
So we got in, judged the wind, looked it over, checked out where a few trails came in, got set down, and sure enough, it wasn't 20 minutes and the first deer came out into the opening. Yeah, he's just a spike buck and he's acting like he's by himself, but it's a good start. That's putting out the decoys.
Meanwhile, Gilles is helping Scott regain his hunting legs.
This is the Super Bowl of whitetail hunting for me.
That's a big one too. I can't see his head though. I can just see his backside.
I mean, they're real smart animals. They know what to do and which way to turn, and you can't second guess them.
For Bill, it seems that first deer was only the beginning.
Well, that spike buck really started almost a parade of deer that lasted all afternoon. I think all totaled we'd seen something like 10 or 11 different bucks alone out in that opening. Honestly, even after deer hunting for more than 30 years, that's what it takes to really keep me interested. I need to see some deer and know that we've got a good chance. But the wind was blowing so hard most of the day, the deer that were coming out in the opening were very spooky. Now what the heck? And a couple of times the deer in that hot spot, for no apparent reason to us, spooked and took off. All of those deer were looking back up in the woods, kept looking back up in the woods like something else was going to come out. We got lots of time yet though.
North American Hunter is brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Matthews, catch us if you can. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Nikon, the trusted name in optics. Thompson Center, America's master gunmaker. And by huntingclub.com, the official site of the North American Hunting Club.
Huck! I'm proud to be a North American hunter, and I want you to be a North American hunter too. North American Hunter TV fans can join the North American Hunting Club for our best offer ever. All you have to do is text the word HUNT plus your email address to 57682. That's HUNT plus your email address to 57682. Good boy. Join the club. Become a North American hunter right now. Really, Anticosti is all about the experience.
You're in the middle of nowhere, and you don't have to worry about seeing another orange vest